Poolside Dreamer here. Oh, my garden's coming along. We had a good, nice rain last night. First one in ages. Had maybe ½ inch of rain. So these potatoes are coming up nicely. A lot better than I expected considering the poor quality of the potatoes that I put in the ground, but I'm not complaining any. Pea plants I put over here are doing all right, and the broccoli plant I put there is doing fine. My basil is flowering. It's finally gotten enough water. I did put the irrigation system, drip system in that bed right there. You can see the kind of brown lines. That seems to be helping. Not as much as the rain last night, but that's all right. Everything along here is doing well. Basil, this one's doing fine. This one is recovering. This basil was in one pot, 2 plants, and I split the plants into 2 separate plantings, and then I clipped off the tops of each one to root them in water. And one rooted really well, and the other one not so good. I'll show you in a few minutes. Rosemary's doing okay. Potatoes I put in this bed are starting to come up, along with a lot of weeds. Lord knows what those weeds are, I don't. But they're doing better. And asparagus is doing okay over here. This little potato plant that volunteered in this bed that I moved over here when I dug up the other bed seems to be growing. Not sure how fast, but anyway, time will tell. This little garden is doing okay. Lettuce, basil is coming back. Even the plant that I thought was dead is coming back. How about that? It's got green growth on it. Oh well, I left it there just in case. And if the basil and the lettuce have a problem with each other, they'll just have to deal with it. And of course the tomato plant in the center is growing nicely. Here's the pan of water that collected during the rain. And the table's not exactly level, but right here in the center, it's about ½ inch down, so it's not too bad. These are the basil cuttings that I stuck in this old salt shaker. And you can tell from the roots that that one is doing really well. And this one has roots on it, but not doing quite as well. Anyway, I'm going to put those in these pots here and then take them inside to give them a chance to recover and grow some roots without the direct sun beating on them. They've already got roots, but get the roots more established. Anyway, okay, I've made some little holes in this ground. It is soaking wet. I left a open package of raised bed soil in that pan, and of course the rain soaked everything in the bag. Started to say to the bone, but Hopefully there's no bones in there. But you can see I just made some holes in there. And I'm just going to, if I get this straight, place these in here and firm them up. I do have some reservations about this one making it because it didn't have well-established roots, but we will see what we see. It's still alive. I just have to water these in to settle the soil, and we'll go from there. Well, that's taken care of. Lost a leaf, and take that in and use it in cooking. In fact, I think I'll take another one. Cook something up tonight with a little basil in it. Now we've got some cauliflower I need to find a place to plant. Here again, this was in, both of these were in one planter, and I've separated them a few days ago. Give them a chance to establish better roots. Now I got to find a place to put them. Thinking about putting them in one of these pots. Got plenty of pots around now. Well, I've got these two pots that the banana plants were in. I don't think there's any hope of them coming back. So I'm gonna dig them up and loosen the soil and fertilize it and put the cauliflower in here. How about that? This has only been in the transplanted about a week, and you see I'm already getting some nice roots growing throughout this. So I've got hopes this is going to make it, especially since it's a cool weather crop, or plant I should say. Even if we do get a little early frost, it should make it. Okay, one down, one to go. I just watered it using the water out of this tub right around the plant itself. This is too darn heavy when it's full of water for me to move. So one of the penalties of getting old is you get weaker. Oh well, that's life. Anyway, keep on going. Actually, I'm not doing too bad today. The other planter did not show any of the root from the banana tree, so I wonder if this is going to be the same. Looks like it. The base root just died and disintegrated. So there's no point in, there was no point in keeping this, trying to revive the banana plant. It no longer exists. Or I should say it exists in the ether of my imagination. Anyway, get this one ready and planted and move on. And that's that one transplanted. Just moved in next to that one right there. Run some irrigation lines to it and hope for the best. By the way, sorry at all this traffic noise. When we first moved here, it was a very, very quiet street. But north of us now, they're building all kinds of subdivisions. And the street's just getting busier and busier. Really irritating when you got the race cars or wannabe race car drivers coming down here in the middle of the night, making a lot of noise. But that's the penalties of living in a subdivision. Okay, y'all take care. Let's put down some wood chips over these plants. I'll work on the other beds once I get the irrigation system in. But kind of looks like snow in the desert. Of course, all that will wash off. No big deal. Or the wind will blow it off. The plants, that is. So, onward and upward. Got, I don't think I told you, got a couple spinach plants here. This mulch isn't very deep, but it's a start. I cleaned up this little bed right there, planted some leeks, fertilized it of course, planted some leeks, and then I had started some pea plants indoors, and it's past time to move them out, so I'm going to try this wire cage around a pot and see how that does. Well, I think that's going to be it for the night. Getting kind of dark out here. Still got a lot of work to do, but it's not going to get done tonight. Trying to arrange all this stuff so I don't have to come out here and water, because I don't water all these plants enough. And that's probably the reason I have such poor results. So I'll keep plugging away at it, and we'll talk to you later. So as always, if you're so inclined, please like, subscribe, and comment. Comments are always welcome, even negative ones. Thank you very much. Bye.